everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And I'm Mike.
Mike is here, and we are the Froze Bros. Woohoo!
Man, I'm
Wow.
so cold.
This is exciting.
I'm still defrosting. I gotta shake the ice crystals out of my hair.
We let Mike out.
I'm so happy that you're here, Mike. Must have been cold in that chamber.
I mean, you black out. Like time just passes like instantly for me. It's just like 1 second Darren's like looking at me with an evil look in his eye. The next I'm here. I'm back.
Oh man, that's terrifying. That's terrifying.
It's like I've seen this about like Han Solo and some other sci-fi. It's like, is it really a punishment if you freeze somebody? Because they're not aware of having any time pass between when they get frozen and unfrozen, if they get unfrozen.
I guess not. And your skin looks great. So I think it might have like frozen the aging process for you too. So
yeah, they should start doing this as a treatment.
Maybe we market this as a treatment.
We could.
Yeah.
We certainly could.
And anyway, I'm happy to be here.
Well, we had to have you back because it is the Frozaversary episode.
Whoa.
Yes.
It's been that
finally.
long. We are celebrating 1 year.
Oh my God, Darren. How could you do this to me?
When was your last episode, Mike?
I don't know. I'll have to ask our fans.
I think it was Taco Bell, right?
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Well, not much has changed since you've been unfrozen.
Still reviewing frozen foods?
We're still reviewing frozen foods. Don't worry.
Good.
We're still, doing our whimsy scale.
Glad to see that survived.
Oh, yeah.
The test of time.
Because there have been many things that many foods we've chosen specifically for the whimsy at this point.
We have chosen a few for the whimsy.
Nice.
Including our food for today. Yeah.
To celebrate the anniversary, we are having Dolly Parton's Decadent chocolate pie.
Whoa.
Yeah. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But
I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. I mean, I think we did a little bit of experimentation here, just to tease a little bit, which we don't usually really do.
Right.
No.
This is the first episode that we are all here where you are an official Froze Bro, Max, I think.
That's true.
Yeah,
this is
true.
Yeah, there are 3 official Froze Bros.
This is a bro-episode .3.
Bro-episode.
Bro-episode.
Bro
episode. Bro. Is there a word for squared? Like a squared, but for threed. For three is 3
cubed.
Cubed. Yeah, we're cubed.
Ice cubed.
Ice cubed. Okay, episode title.
We found it.
There it is. What a run it's been.
It
guys.
has been.
How many? I know we've been doing re-releases for a few months now. How many unique episodes have we done?
I believe
looking
we're
at
I'm going to check this. We're
33?
in the early 30s.
Does 33 sound right?
I mean, it sounds right.
Ba-dum-bum.
I mean, that's, yeah.
We have done 33. P.F. Chang's was 33. This is 34.
Wow.
But can they really be considered unique episodes since we're just copying exactly the Doughboys every single week?
Yeah, by unique, I only reference the fact that we've been doing re-releases.
Right.
Yeah.
And I want to make it clear that I have actually never heard an episode of Doughboys.
Who are the Doughboys?
They've been copying us, honestly. We do something, and then they're talking about it a few weeks later. We had Ice Cream Month in July. They had Ice Cream Month in August.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
It's almost like they're getting word about the #1 frozen food podcast.
The world's #1 podcast about frozen food.
They see the traction that we're getting.
Yes.
Actually, I want to throw into the word I was missing was comedy, world's #1 comedy podcast about frozen food, just in case there is another frozen food podcast.
Yeah. Although I don't think there is.
I don't think there is either, but they'd be overly serious and
yes. And for our sake, just to be clear, the comedy for us, as discussed, is in quotes. Comedy is in quotes.
True, always.
With all of that in mind, should we kind of do a little, just for a short while, a little retrospective to kind of hang our heads and be like, discuss some episodes past?
Yeah, September is the anniversary of the release of the first episode.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it was 1 year ago this month on the 9th. I think on the 9th. So this episode's coming out a little bit after that. I think it was September 9th last year.
Yes, it was.
We started recording, I think, in July.
July 10th. Very good.
No, I don't know that it was July 10th, but it was July last year.
July 10th is what's in the production schedule.
Oh, okay. Took a little while to edit those first episodes.
Process.
Yeah.
That's what I remember is like, even just getting the first episode out was like, it felt like scrambling, even though we really had stuff like prepared for a while before that.
We had 2 episodes, I think, that dropped on the same day.
Oh, yeah.
The White Castle.
Remember what the second one was?
The White Castle sliders and the s'mores.
Very good.
Yeah.
Still love those.
Do you remember?
You rebought the s'mores recently,
I have
right?
some in the freezer.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones are good.
Yeah, actually, I'll talk about that a little bit with it's a good comparison to what we ate today, too.
Mm.
Do you guys have any favorite episodes or moments from either recording or heard from other episodes?
Finishing that backwards history as I was going with September to July, I think it was in December, and this might be in our description on our website too. Mike and I were sitting with his girlfriend in, what's the name of that? Birds of Paradise.
Birds of Paradise.
Talking about what our podcast should be about.
Spitballing ideas.
Yeah.
We thought about doing movie sequels. That was one idea, but then it turned out there was already like 10 podcasts doing just movie sequels.
Yeah, it is in
That's
our
too many.
description. In a Boston bar in December 2023 over drinks that cost more than we usually like to spend. That's not true. We've spent a lot of money on drinks.
But they're pricey there.
Yeah, they are. The concept for the Froze Bros podcast was born. And I don't remember. It was months before that even. Mike, I remember sitting in your apartment, your old apartment, and you asked me if I wanted to do a podcast.
Yeah. And then we just talked about it for a long time until probably my girlfriend was like, you should just do it.
Yeah, I didn't even know if you were serious about it at first, but we kept talking about it. So
I'll never forget the night that I heard the theme song for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Over at Mike's for Smash Burgers. And Mike was like, oh, we have a theme song. And I was like, wait, this podcast is really happening.
See, nobody thought
I was
we
like,
were serious.
there's been so much talk about it.
Yeah.
I was shocked to hear the theme song by the amazing Substrates. Thank you to them.
Thanks to my good friend Substrates. Did a really nice job for us.
But Mike, Max, you were asking about favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Out of 33, I have a bunch. Actually, this was your second episode. I was going to say first, but I think it's second. Pumpkin pie, and we're having pie again today. That one was really fun. That was our first real long episode. I think that's the one where we talked about the box for maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah,
that was very funny.
That was the first episode we did after I moved here, and I think that's why it was so long, because we had just moved. I missed you guys, and I was having a real good time just chatting and shooting the shit, and obviously kind of enjoying some pumpkin pie as well.
And you also had to go to like 3 stores to find that pie.
Oh, it was a journey. That's right.
We both had we both had a hard time finding a pumpkin pie in September or October.
Somehow.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I noted really recently I had been seeing them all summer, and yesterday when I went looking for the pie that we're eating today, there was no pumpkin pie in the freezer section at Stop and Shop.
It's because we're too close.
Yeah.
I wonder why they do that.
Weird.
Actually, I have a theory. Maybe I can talk about it later. I have a theory. Remind me.
Okay.
I have a theory.
Okay. I loved our New Year's Eve champagne episode with the popsicles and the champagne.
That was a good time.
The ice cream cake from Baskin Robbins was one of my favorite things we've had, even though it was a pain in the ass to get it. Munchie Madness.
That was a great episode.
That was fun. The whole concept of and these happened that same day. The whole concept of the Frozathon.
Yeah.
And then going to Taco Bell for drinks with you guys that same night.
Yeah. The Frozathon was crazy. I'm so glad we did that. And I hope we do more.
Yeah, that was...
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
We have talked about doing a 3-episode run with a appetizer, entree, dessert, rather than 3 full meals. Didn't we?
Yes. Sorry, I was waiting for a helicopter to pass
Oh, okay.
by overhead.
Didn't hear it.
Yeah, we've talked about doing appetizer, main, dessert in one day, which should go down a little easier than
It doesn't sound like a big
breakfast,
task.
lunch, and dinner.
What was that called? The dinner? I don't know. The TV tray dinner was one of the worst things.
Hungry
I've eaten.
Man.
The
Hungry Man.
One of the worst
Darren
things I've
blocked it
eaten
out.
on this podcast. And the boba tea was, I have tried boba since, and it's not the boba. It was the disgustingly sweet.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. And when you go to a store, I mean, I'm sure we talked about it. You can get it less sweet, and that's a nice advantage.
Yeah, I figured out what I need to ask for is 0. No sugar. That's what I like.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah. One of my most hated episodes at the time was the pumpkin waffles with Anne. She was the first one to come on and sort of turn on us. She insulted me a few times, and I was not in a place to take it, but I think that's pretty funny now, actually.
Yeah.
I want to clarify. I don't think she insulted you. She said you were good at math twice.
She said some other things, too.
Okay. No,
Maybe she didn't mean them as
we
insults.
need to relitigate.
She probably didn't mean them as insults. But
we should get Anne back on the podcast so we can squash this beef.
Yeah.
Bring in.
It wasn't just saying I was good at math. She was making fun of me for multiplying the calories or something, figuring out.
Oh.
And,
well, that's very
making fun of me
apropos
also
for
for
this
not liking
podcast.
breakfast.
Well, that is weird, Darren. Let's be real. That is odd. To be fair, like I wouldn't make fun of you for it, but I will be honest and say I think that's weird. It's the most important meal of the day.
It's not uncommon for people to not like breakfast, though. I don't think.
Not uncommon. I didn't say it was uncommon. I just said
so
it's weird for
anyone.
However many people do it.
Mike,
Yeah.
any episodes come to mind?
Yeah, I mean, doing the Taco Bell at Taco Bell does kind of stick out, partially because this was the first episode that I had planned it with Max because it was a surprise for Darren, so that was a little bit different, and there was a little bit of more prep because I had to go to Taco Bell and just get a couple of items and scout it out, but then also having drinks and getting a little buzz, that was fun. And then you guys were just like loopy from doing this all day.
Yeah.
And also it felt a little dangerous, because we didn't know if we were not supposed to be doing that or not.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to do an on-site episode somewhere else.
Yeah, we should. We talked about doing bovas in one episode.
Yeah.
I don't know if that conversation made it into the Margaritaville episode that was released, but we definitely talked about doing bovas. So we should do that again.
Because they sell frozen meals.
Talk about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed a few weeks ago. We couldn't eat it there unless we found...
You could just...
Yeah. How would you feel if we found a frozen food in the freezer that they also served fresh?
Yeah, I think that's the only way you can do it. Maybe you split it up. Do eat the frozen meal and then record an episode there and eat the same thing again.
Yeah,
and compare it frozen to fresh.
Yeah.
Assuming what they're serving is fresh, never was frozen.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
I wouldn't think
their reputation. Anything else? Anything else come to mind, Mike?
Oh, well, I was also just thinking about the very first episode we recorded when Darren and I probably had a little bit more to drink because, it was the first one. We're a little nervous, but we had a lot of fun doing it. I think that excitement kind of came through and it was a good kickoff.
We had, we had...
What'd you guys drink for that first one?
A couple of bottles of wine, maybe? A cocktail before it? I don't know.
Something like that.
Nice. I think I reference this episode a lot. I reference this guest quite a bit, but I think early on, one of my favorite episodes was Jody's.
Yeah, Jody is always a lot of fun.
There was just something about, because I think I can go back and look too. What episode number was that? So that was the 5th episode. And
her first one, the pumpkin croissants.
Yes, the pumpkin cheesecake croissants. Yeah. so that being your 5th episode, it was right when you guys were kind of hitting a stride a little bit, like you had found your groove.
Yeah.
And Jody was a great guest. And you guys were like, it was the first episode I felt like you guys were really loose.
Yeah.
And like actually like, doing the podcast thing.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe.
I really enjoyed that one. The other one that I also liked was to call another guest, who I wish was here, but he had other plans. I really liked the air fryer crispy wings with Sean.
You know what? I actually do remember just having a lot of fun on that episode.
Yeah.
Sean is a great guest to kind of banter around with.
Yeah, he's got good banter.
Yes. Yeah.
But I'll raise my water cup. That's
Water
toast
branded,
all
so we'll turn
around.
around. To the next 100. I mean, the next year.
The next 100.
The next 31, as they always say.
Yes.
I listened to our episodes after they're published, and I re-listened to the pumpkin pie one that came out recently too. And Mike, do you remember what you said you would do for the 100th episode?
No, I don't remember.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
You suggested that we throw cream pies at each other.
Oh, yeah.
Frozen cream pies. Defrosted, I
Yeah.
would think.
Let's
I
hope
would
they're
not want to get
defrosted.
hit by the pie we ate today. I'll tell you that.
No. No.
We'll get to
Break
that
it
later.
Yeah, no.
All right. I would still do that, though.
All right. Well, we've got to make it to 100 now, Max.
Okay, like 60 or 58 to go. Right? 57? 58?
56. This is 34.
56. This is 34. Okay.
Wait. 66.
Yeah, that's correct. The 66 is right. It's
See?
34.
Again, I'm the math guy.
We go back and forth on the last episode on PF Chang's. There was some questionable math talk as well.
That was geometry. I couldn't identify a four-sided figure.
If I'm not mistaken, geometry is math. So
Yes.
One of the maths.
We've been through the history, so now should we...
yeah. Let's
start-
get on with the normal. What do they say? Let's continue with our regularly scheduled program.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah.
Not
What
much
you
better.
been eating, Max?
I have some interesting news.
No.
One of our meals for the Frozathon, because it all connects, one of our meals from the Frozathon was the Jimmy Dean's Breakfast Bowl.
Yes.
Nice.
We have been making breakfast bowls here using frozen hash browns
Uh-huh.
and sausage patties.
Nice.
And they come out really good. We air fry the hash brown. It's like one of those little flat patties.
Yeah.
And then we do the sausage patties on a pan on the stove, make some eggs, throw some cheese in there. It's amazing. It's really, really great.
Nice.
Can't recommend it enough.
All right.
Yeah, I was excited to share. Excited to share because I remember in that Frozathon episode, I mentioned, you could just throw this together and make it real easy. And I'm telling you, listeners, it is so easy.
It is easy because it sounds like work.
No, it's quick.
I bet you could
Sure.
do the sausage in the air fryer as well and save yourself like a little bit more effort.
You could. You absolutely could. Because of course, the sausage is already cooked, and it's good because sometimes sausage kind of has like a almost gritty kind of texture to it. The Jimmy Dean's sausage is not like that.
Pure smooth all the way through.
It's smooth sausage.
That's what we like to see.
That's what we like here at Froze Bros, a nice smooth sausage. Anyway,
Yeah, Max likes a good smooth sausage.
Can we go around and
Hi.
each say I like a smooth sausage? Just, to give our enemies
Sure.
something to, work
yeah. Let's start with Darren.
I like a smooth sausage. And you know what? Next month, the Doughboys are going to be liking a smooth sausage.
with.
You're
Just
right
our
about
smooth
that.
Sausage bit.
I think I mentioned in a past episode that I found Nicola's ravioli. Was told about that. It was in a small marketplace on Cape Cod. I was out visiting a friend. few
And
weeks
which
ago.
back alley did you have to go to get this?
It is not black market. It was right there in a small freezer case.
Did you go,
Whoa.
Nicola?
Nicola.
Nice.
I got
Of course.
sausage filled. See
Okay.
exactly what it was called. I have a photo.
Sounds like it's on brand.
Yeah. It was. Yes, it was a good smooth sausage.
Oh, good.
It was a sweet Italian sausage.
Yeah. Some would say the best kind.
Uh-huh.
Now, Mike, did you enjoy some sweet Italian sausage on your recent trip?
I don't think so. No.
No
That's a
sausage.
shame.
A lot of pasta, a lot of ragu.
You were in pork country, though, weren't you? Sort of. That's maybe a little. That's more Tuscany and.
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure I
Romano.
had pork. Yeah, Piedmont is all about like this beef, specific kind of beef that they have. Yeah. Well, I mean, we had so much good food. I was in Italy recently, so.
We let Mike out early for a
Yeah,
little
I
vacation.
got a short reprieve to go on vacation.
He had his vacation booked before he was frozen, so
Yeah.
I guess Darren was kind enough to let him out for that.
Yeah. A real jail is actually like that as well. Like if you have something already planned, they're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
well, you've already bought the flights.
Yeah. The sausage ravioli was excellent. Nice, smooth sausage.
Great.
Ground up even with a nice sauce.
What kind of sauce? Red sauce?
Red sauce.
Did it come with the sauce?
No, it didn't come with a sauce. I used
What kind of sauce did you use?
It was red. Red sauce.
Yeah, but what brand?
Oh.
That's what I want to know.
I
It
can
matters.
specifically tell you because
That's what I'm asking. Thank you.
So carry on, and I will let you know because I didn't finish it.
Oh, he's going to investigate.
All right. Should I just start with what I've been eating?
Go ahead. Go ahead,
right.
Mike. Take it away.
So they have this stuff that you can get as chicken. They'll freeze chicken. Yeah. And then you like thaw it out and you make something with the chicken. It's pretty revolutionary.
So it's pre-frozen chicken that is you buy frozen and then you thaw it first and then cook it, I would assume.
I mean, we just throw it right in the air fryer, but I'm still like getting used to the idea.
From frozen?
But yeah, I haven't been eating. I don't really have too much. It's the one that, besides just regular frozen meats and such, I got the Blue Bunny mini cones. There's a variety pack with just like regular vanilla, one with caramel, one with fudge inside. Those are a nice treat that's not like too much.
Did our Blue Bunny episode encourage you to try those?
No, I didn't listen to that episode.
How were they? Just a quick review, because we reviewed, as Darren said, we reviewed Blue Bunny ice cream a few episodes ago. Soft serve ice cream.
Which we learned in that episode that soft serve ice cream is not truly ice cream.
Oh, I think
that
I did
soft
know
serve
that.
ice cream was not.
They can't legally call it ice cream.
Yeah, it's like the bottom of the barrel like stuff.
Yeah.
How did you feel about Blue Bunny soft serve?
I liked it. I thought it was fine.
I said I liked it, but the more I think about it, it was nasty.
Okay.
I ended up throwing it away.
It was divisive.
But
how were the cones?
The cones are nice because, they're like chocolate dipped or whatever. I mean, the ice cream is chocolate dipped. The cone is like a nice sugar cone. And the ice cream is good. But, even if you don't like Blue Bunny, it like kind of gets covered up by these other things that are good anyway.
Are there nuts on it?
No nuts, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah. The only
I'm comparing them in my head. I'm comparing them in my head to drumsticks.
Yeah, drumsticks, gold standard.
Mm-hmm. But I'm glad you enjoyed those.
Yeah, I enjoyed them a lot, and they were on sale, like 2 weeks ago. So,
give us a quick rating. Give us a really quick rating.
Let's give them. That's like a 9. It's good.
A 9.
We don't have 9s.
We don't have 9 on our scale, Michael.
It's a. I think the freezing process, the cryogenic freezing just kind of like, it messed up something in my brain a little bit.
You forgot that you're looking for a chilled out and a half.
Chilled out
to the max,
yeah.
4.5.
Chilled out to the max, for sure.
We could also put a 9 in there somewhere. Like we could go 1, 2, 3, 9, 4, 5. I mean, we're all official Froze Bros here. We can make that happen if it needs to happen, Yeah. Well, it's good to get that report back about that. Yeah, cool.
Did you find the sauce, Darren?
Yes, it was a Classico 4-cheese sauce.
Classico 4-cheese.
Yeah, but a red sauce with 4 cheeses apparently in it.
Is that a go-to for you?
No, it's not. I buy a bunch of different things, try a variety.
Of course. What's been your favorite so far?
I don't know.
L'Oreos?
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Prego?
Rouse is getting
Yeah.
huge. You can get them
Yeah.
at BJ's now.
I like them. How about just like a can of Hunts?
Not usually. You know what? I do
No.
use those for like dipping for mozzarella sticks or something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's good.
I get the little can.
What do you guys do with tomato paste? Have we talked about this? Because this is something I can talk about. Wait, okay, hold on.
That's an
Okay, perfect. How do you guys store tomato paste after you use it? Because let me just say, tomato paste comes in a little tiny can.
Super annoying.
So annoying because you only really need like a tablespoon or two when you're making something. And then I've always been like, what do I do with the rest of this? What do you guys do?
I will tell you, Max, this may not surprise you, but I have never purchased nor used tomato paste.
Wow.
I've never been less surprised by it. Well,
I've got the pro tip for you. You just don't buy it in a can. They sell it in little toothpaste tubes.
Yeah, I've seen it in a tube.
You could. Let me introduce a new idea to you guys.
I love new ideas.
I can't believe I haven't. Hold on.
Put it in like a frosting tube.
I can't believe I haven't mentioned this before because I did this a couple weeks ago. I was making jambalaya and it called for tomato paste. I bought the can. I used a scoop or two. I had at least half a can left. And I was like, what am I going to do?
Oh, snap.
And you've frozen it.
I froze my tomato paste.
And is it... The other side almost looked like you scored it into blocks, but...
So here's what I did.
Okay.
I put the tomato paste in the plastic baggie. Try to get the whole thing here. And then I flattened it with a rolling pin.
Smart.
And then I took a small skewer and I did like a grid pattern through it. The idea being when I am ready to use some tomato paste, I can,
break it off.
Nice.
Just like break it off.
That is very smart.
That is.
Ladies and gentlemen, and it takes up no room in the freezer. It slips right between my Margaritaville shrimp boxes.
And your like chicken patties.
Oh, yeah. And I would recommend this.
Yeah.
To our listeners, to my fellow bros.
Well, you're going to have to report back and see because you haven't used any of the frozen stuff yet, right?
I haven't, no.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
I would think it would be fine, but we got to put it to the test.
Yeah. Test it, and then we can market that too.
The one thing that I was thinking was, how do you measure? Like, it might be tough to measure your amounts.
Yeah, you're going to have to just eyeball it, which, Uncle Roger says you got to cook with feeling.
Yes.
And I'm a big Uncle Roger fan. Just got married, by the way.
Well, congratulations to Tio Roger.
You gave me a good product idea. I'm gonna make this, and I'm gonna make $1 million. So here's what you do. I'm gonna make like a syringe for the can, right? So the can is like the outside of the syringe, and then you put a little plunger in the back and a little dispenser on the top, and then you can just syringe it out, and then you can store it without any extra air in there.
That is good.
Does that work better than just a tube? Do you think?
No,
I don't know.
But some people, I think the cans are cheaper.
So now you have to increase the cost because you're putting plungers and a nozzle on it.
Yeah, but that's washable, so that's gonna be reusable.
Reusable.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I like that.
I also have a joke to say. It's going to be totally worth the callback.
Okay.
But do you know what my go-to is?
What's your go-to?
2 goats. Goat 2.
Go to.
Okay, we can continue now.
Okay.
That was great. Thank you, Mike.
Yep.
We're so happy you're back. Looks like you still got a little brain freeze, but
I stand behind that.
You'll warm right up.
Yeah,
you'll warm right up. Don't worry.
That means that I'm back up to speed.
Okay, all right.
I think we need to send it back, Max.
Send what back?
After the
send him back?
Send him back.
I'm not part of that decision. That was all Darren. When he's sick of co-hosts, he freezes them. I'm convinced I'm next, and Sean is being groomed to be the next.
Sean would be a great co-host.
Official Frozebro. I think now is as good a time as any to take a break.
We'll take a break, and we'll eat some pie.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to get that pie.
We'll be right back.
And we're back with the world's most professional podcast about frozen food.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
The
pro.
most
We're
professional.
pros. The Froze
The
Bros
world's
pros.
number one comedy podcast. There's some math thrown in.
About frozen food and math.
It's so great that kids can get all of the education they need to succeed from one podcast.
Absolutely.
They should, this podcast should be required listening for grades 6 through 10.
Yeah, I think this podcast could successfully replace grades 1 through 3. Like, they don't even need the rest.
I agree with that too.
Yes. Might
All
have
right,
to
let's
clean
get
up some
into it.
language, but
No, leave it in. It's good for the kids to know.
Yeah,
to
they
learn.
need to know. You got to learn sometime.
we're talking about something in an episode or two ago, and I said, go get your kids. It's time to fucking learn or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were talking about.
Talking about palindromes or oxymorons. That's what it
Oxymorons,
was.
yes.
Mhm.
Oxymorons. That was it. So we've eaten some pie.
Yes, we did.
I can still
I-
taste it.
Yeah, during the break, I went upstairs for a quick nap
Uh-huh.
after the pie, and I tumbled out of bed and stumbled back to the kitchen where we are recording the podcast.
Poured
I'm
yourself
recording.
a cup of ambition.
Yeah, actually, I did. And
Yawn.
sorry, I'm
And
trying to
stretch.
come to life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Nice
shake
one
it out.
there. Nice one. That,
Let's talk about Dolly Parton. Let's talk
that
about
is-
Dolly Parton.
That is probably when I first became aware of Dolly Parton, around 9 to 5 time. I didn't see the movie. I think I probably
I-
did at some point later, but
I haven't seen either. Have you seen it, Mike?
I have not seen it.
Is Dolly Parton in Steel Magnolias? She's not, is she?
yes, she is.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Then I have seen her in a movie. Okay.
Yeah. She plays the hairdresser.
Yes,
I don't
that's
know
right,
anyone's
of
name,
course.
but I've seen the movie. The Tom Skerritt movie. Is it
Um,
Skerritt who's in there? Who's the guy? It's basically
know.
two guys. There's the husband and the son-in-law who dies.
Poor son-in-law.
Got to put
Hey,
a
spoilers. Spoilers.
Spoiler alert on that one.
For anyone who hasn't seen the 1989 American comedy drama.
Yeah,
Steel
I haven't seen
Magnolias.
it, and I'm pretty upset.
Really?
Yeah.
It's good.
It is not bad. It's Shirley MacLaine is very good in it too.
It's got like an all-star cast here. Sally Field, Shirley MacLaine, Daryl Hannah, Olympia Dukakis, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan McDermott.
Yes, Dylan McDermott.
Wow.
That's the
It's
son-in-law.
got the derms.
Yeah, and I was right. Tom Skerritt is the husband of Sally Field, I think.
I like Sally Field. I wish Sally Field would make a frozen pie.
Yeah.
Perhaps she does.
Maybe she does.
Have we ever considered that Mrs. Fields
Mrs. Fields
Is-
Cookies is
is
Sally?
none other than... Wait, I'm thinking of Marie. I'm thinking of Mrs. Smith, sorry.
I mean,
Mrs. Smith had the frozen
Yeah,
pumpkin pie.
Mrs. Fields makes cookies, and I don't think they're frozen.
No, they're not.
I
Damn
mean,
it.
And
They must
she's
be
young.
sorry.
I've had this conversation about Mrs. Fields with somebody. If
Wait,
you-
I have a picture of her ready to go because I was just talking about her with my friends.
Mrs. Fields, you too? Do guys just
Yeah.
occasionally talk about Mrs. Fields?
Yeah,
That's
it
what's
comes up,
going on
yes.
here.
I wonder about.
How do you guys feel about Dolly? What are your thoughts on Dolly? We'll start with Darren.
Dolly Parton is just wonderful. I don't think I have nothing bad to say about her. I usually have something bad to say about anyone or anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, she is a treasure.
She's one of those people where the more I learn, the more impressed I become by the
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of person she is,
She's been,
her talent, her
her first
generosity.
album was 1967, which would be
Wow.
50,
It's incredible.
50,
Every once in a while.
58
on Instagram.
years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
And she's still out there rocking. Didn't she do like
She
the
is.
Super Bowl halftime show a couple years ago or something? Or it was something like that. But yeah.
Every once in a while on Instagram, I'll get a video of her. There's a really good bit she did on a show once where she was performing a song on guitar with a few other singers or musicians. They're playing the song. And then she's like, here's what the song would sound like on a 45. And they sing the same song, but sped up
Mm-hmm.
and they play it super fast live, and it's very good. It's
Nice.
so good.
That's fun. Yeah. I don't have any I don't know that much about her. I feel like there was this like when there was an NPR series that came out about her, and then at that point the whole country was collectively like, oh yeah, we all love Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton. I have been to Dollywood once during Christmas time.
Oh.
And it was great. I mean, they light everything up. Like everything has lights on it. It looks beautiful. It's like, a little town, kind of old school town type of layout. And I mean, the best part about it is I've heard that there's a ton of musicians. So there's probably, I don't know how many, like 10 stages or something there. And basically all throughout the day, there's like different little concerts going on. And so we just kind of bopped around to different concerts listening to various artists. And that was great. And I've heard she treats her employees and her artists really well. So yeah, it's pretty admirable from that perspective.
Where is Dollywood?
It's in Tennessee.
Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
Isn't it Pigeon
that's
Forge,
right.
Tennessee?
Yeah. Not too far away from Knoxville, I think. I think it was maybe like an hour away.
Can I ask the research team, is that her hometown?
It is Tennessee, but not Pigeon Forge. She is from born in Pittman Center, Tennessee.
Yeah, at Dollywood they have I don't know if it's the actual house she grew up in or like a model. Like they may have just moved her house over there. But yeah, she grew up poor. She grew up in a little shack.
She has had 25 singles reach #1 on the Billboard country music charts.
Wow.
And I don't know. I was going to say I can't even name another song. We did 9 to 5. Jolene. Jolene is the only other one I know. Yeah.
I Will Always Love You was her song originally.
She wrote that, yes.
That's
she wrote that,
yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen her also in Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
I've never seen that.
I didn't see it when it came out, but it's just one of those titles that makes you want to watch the movie.
Did you ride any rides at Dollywood? Are there rides there?
They do have rides, yeah. So it's like music and rides and, foods. I feel like they have one other thing. But yeah, I only did one
food.
roller coaster. But yeah, it was pretty good.
What was the theme of the roller coaster?
Tennessee?
Really?
No, I don't remember. I think it was like a mountain type of thing.
How long ago was this? How long ago were you there?
It was maybe like 2022 or 2021.
Okay.
Not too
and
long ago.
when was Dollywood built? Research team?
Get the research team going.
Maxwell.
I'm keeping our research team busy today. There's things I want to know.
You're gonna earn your
There's
pay.
lots I want to know about
find out.
Dollywood.
I could not even figure out when she started selling these food products. All right. Dollywood. It is located in the Knoxville metropolitan area in Pigeon Forge. Yep. In the Smoky Mountains. Come on, give me an opening.
Smoky Mountain High.
In Tennessee. It's a park that had different names before.
Mm-hmm.
It opened as Rebel Railroad in 1961, Gold Rush Junction from 64 to 74, then just Gold Rush, Silver Dollar City from 77 to 85, and Dollywood since 1986.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Dolly bought an interest in Silver Dollar City, as it was then called. As part of the deal, the park reopened for the 1986 season as Dollywood.
86 is, I guess it's maybe 15, 20 years into her career, but it still feels very early.
Yeah, almost 20 years into her career. She had a few good films by that point.
Mm-hmm. So what say you guys we move on to today's food product?
Decadent chocolate pie. Seeing if I can find when this line of food began, but I just have not been able to find that.
Gotcha. So we saw on her website, she does some Duncan Hines, little pre-mixed, packets for brownies or whatever. So
Yeah, it's not all
this
just...
one is not Duncan Hines.
No, and it's not all just frozen food. Yeah, she's got desserts, frozen meals and sides, breads and breakfast.
Breads and breakfast. What does she have for breakfast? Pancakes. That makes sense. Cornbread.
Cornbread mix.
She might call them flapjacks. Let's be real.
Oh, isn't that cute? There's a bottle of syrup in the shape of a guitar.
Wow.
But no, I cannot find anything on this website about when these began. It's been, I think I noticed it a few months ago.
I've never even noticed these before, which I'm surprised about because the box is so
In your
crazy,
face.
like in your face, yeah.
Pink. Yeah.
Super pink.
It looks like Barbie almost.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you were to like this could be like a Barbie brand.
Yeah, you could do a 1-to-1 swap there. Just change the name and nothing else.
So yeah, the package has not a photograph, a drawing of Dolly in her big hair era.
And an artist's rendering.
An artist's rendering of Dolly.
Yeah.
Yep. And her signature on there. She has definitely given her stamp of approval to this pie.
Absolutely.
Big picture of the pie on there. Does it say as usual, not actual size?
Darren and I are sitting in the dark and a little peek behind the curtain, so it's actually hard to read.
We're
does
just sitting
say-
here in the dark behind the
Alright.
curtain.
I'm gonna go to the lit areas.
So I can say, because I'm in full light here,
Okay.
that the image is enlarged to show texture. It also says serving suggestion, which is interesting because the package just has an image of one slice of pie.
Yeah, what else would you do with it?
I guess you could
Well,
just
actually-
stick a fork into it and eat it right from the pie tin.
Yeah, they've had issues with people eating the whole pie and then blaming Dolly.
Yeah. I'm sorry, darling, but you're not supposed to eat the whole thing at once. Lovingly made with fudgy filling sprinkled with powdered sugar, flaky pastry crust. Just thaw and share.
Thaw and share.
I like that. I like that instead of thaw and serve, as most other packages might say, we have a share on there to encourage people to
true.
connect over food.
Yeah, she's bringing people together as always.
And it also covers her because that implies that you're not supposed to eat the whole pie.
Yeah.
Yes. On the back, we have a little bit more of a suggestion, let's say, because we've got a plated pie with some whipped cream atop. And I like the addition of the crumbled crust on the exterior there. Mike, would you do us a favor? Why don't you read us the blurb on the back in your best Dolly voice?
Okay. Y'all are going to have more. Y'all are going to want
Great.
more than one slice. Inspired by my favorite Southern chess pie, it'll make your taste buds sing. The fudgy chocolate filling, topped with a sprinkle of powdered sugar and flaky pastry crust, are just divine.
That's
Signed,
pretty good.
Dolly Parton.
That is pretty good.
Darren, let's hear yours.
Max, the audience doesn't need to hear this, but y'all are going to want more than one slice. Inspired by my favorite Southern chess pie, it'll make your taste buds sing. The fudgy chocolate filling, topped with a sprinkle of powdered sugar and flaky pastry crust, are just divine. Flaky pastry.
I like-
Flaky pastry, flaky pastry, flaky pastry.
I like the mustard
Flaky
you put
pastry.
on sprinkled. That was good.
Baked in a buttery, crispy
sprinkle
flake.
of powdered sugar.
I would say the listeners can weigh in here. I would say I think I liked Mike's Dolly voice a little better.
I think I did too.
You slipped into your normal voice a little bit, but I've been practicing for a long time.
You knew this was going to come. I mentioned before I had heard of chess pie, but I don't know what that is, and we're being cautious to say chess with no T at the end of that word. It is chess.
You be careful.
pie.
You be careful there. I will not listen. When we decided to do Dolly Parton's Decadent chocolate pie, there were already no one have actually made any crass jokes, but there was talk about perhaps people were planning to make crass jokes.
People were,
during
and
this
it's
episode.
really, it's disheartening that anyone would even bring that up about our beloved Dolly Parton.
Yes, we will not speak ill of Dolly in any way during this podcast, no matter how we feel about her pie. What? We're reviewing.
No,
We're reviewing.
no.
You're just saying the truth.
Yes.
Of course, talking about the package, we have to discuss the nutrition facts. Now, I won't go on as I did in the pumpkin pie, but holy macaroni, this is some abysmal shit.
You mean like what's in the ingredients
There
or
it
just the
is.
amount of like sugar and such?
I don't even feel the need to read the ingredients, believe it or not. For what this is, for a pie that you don't bake, that was $10, to have so much fat, sodium,
That's what
carbs,
I was
and
surprised about
sugar
was the
in
sodium.
this.
Like how does it have 20% of my daily sodium in one serving?
And you guys were like kind of giving me a hard time about making sure I didn't overeat this. So like I cut it into 6 slices. Like, bro, this is crazy. These numbers, these might be proportionally as bad as Hungry Man for me.
It might
Like
be.
Hungry Man had some bad numbers, but because this is just a pie, and it's just crazy to me. So, listeners, if you're looking to get a pie at the grocery store, I know we haven't even talked about how it tastes yet, but just keep an eye on these nutrition facts and judge for yourself.
510 calories, 38% of total fats.
80% of your saturated fat. Dang. Don't eat anything else saturated.
There are 33 grams of added sugar. That's 66% your daily value.
I want to know what is the calories of this compared to a normal pie? I'm looking up the Mrs. Smith's.
Where's the fiber in this?
And it doesn't have any. So
it's got 7% fiber. That's
like
in the
where
crust,
does it come
probably
from?
in the crust.
the crust.
Yeah, fiber,
Okay,
a little
okay.
fiber and some flour.
Right? I don't know.
Right.
Where else does fiber come from?
It's got butter and margarine in it.
That I'm not surprised about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm close.
It is a Conagra brand.
Of course it is. Conagra is taking over the entire frozen food aisle. But despite these high numbers in the nutrition facts here, a note on the bottom assures us that there is no high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, and
in this product.
That's in a bold, all caps font. Did you scan
Mike.
that QR code there, Max? Is that how you
No,
got it?
I didn't. I did not. Should I try?
Let's try it.
Mike, what do you got for
Gotta
us?
tighten this up.
Well, their serving size is 1/8 of a pie for the apple pie for Mrs. Smith's, and the calories is 340. So it actually might be pretty on par.
I'm going to get my calculator here and try that math. So 510 times 6 is 3,060. If we divide that by 8, it'd be 382. So the chocolate is a little bit more.
But not as crazy as it might seem.
So is there anything else you wanted to talk about with the packaging?
No, looks nice. Eye-catching.
It's pink. A little bit of purple. Nice pick of the pie on the back with some whipped cream on it.
Yep.
I have to remember to not turn away from the mic when I talk.
You're doing great, buddy.
Okay. All right.
You've only done 34 of these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's move on to ease of cooking.
Ease of cooking. I was wondering if you were going to fuck this up like you did with the last pie.
What are you talking about? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got a wet mess.
Did I?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
No, this one, the instructions were pretty easy. Even a dullard like me could figure this one out. Although I still didn't do it right. The pie itself came out pretty good. So the serving instructions are to remove pie from carton, the beautiful box we just spoke about.
Yeah.
Warns you in the first step here, do not remove plastic wrap from pie.
Oh.
Wants us to...
Shit. I messed it up.
Oh no.
I put the whole carton in the refrigerator.
Now look who's the dullard. How the turntables.
I
have a history of messing up cooking directions. I've done that a lot.
No, this is pretty bad. I hope it doesn't affect the way you score.
After I did just call you out for possibly fucking up the directions. These 3-step directions that are remove, thaw, remove.
So you left the pie in the carton when you put it in the
Yes,
fridge.
and how much can that matter?
And it probably
Let's hope-
extends the time a while, but you left it longer than 30 minutes.
It says,
anyway,
yeah,
right?
it says a minimum of 30 minutes. Mine was a couple hours in there.
And the final step 3, remove the plastic wrap and serve. Now, Darren, did you remove the plastic
did
wrap
do
before you
that.
ate it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
We did not ingest
good.
the plastic wrap.
good. There are actually 2 serving directions on here.
Yes, there are directions if you want to have just one slice and then put it back in the freezer.
Your option is to remove plastic wrap first,
Yeah,
but it
But-
doesn't say.
yeah, Mike noticed this too.
Yeah, it doesn't say to remove it from the box. So, this is for the dullards out there. They're going to have a tough time.
You have to figure out how to get the plastic wrap off without taking it out of the box.
Yeah, that's going to be tough for some of our more dullardly listeners. Of course, the next step to quick serve is to slice frozen pie using a sharp knife that has been blazed under hot water before cutting.
Right. That's dangerous.
As if sharp knives couldn't get any more dangerous.
Make it
Let's
slippery.
set them on fire. Make it slippery.
I have
and
a history
as hot as it'll go.
of dropping knives into my feet too.
That's not a
really?
good history.
No, it's terrible.
I've done it once and not caused much damage. The other time it hit me just right to sort of slice the top of my foot.
Did it
Into a
happen while we knew each other? I feel
little
like I remember
flap.
seeing a picture of the top of your foot all cut up.
No, this happened like 25 years ago.
I feel like this was in New York. Can you tell
I was
me
in
this
New
one?
York. Yeah. I could lift the little flap of skin up and touch the bone. I don't know why I did it. It freaks me out right now too.
Oh God!
I was
Moving
in
on.
I don't know, 3rd or 4th floor walk up, hobbled down the stairs, was going to try to walk to a hospital. I think it was St. Luke's, Upper West Side. Would have been, I don't know, 15 or so blocks away. I couldn't really move. So
Oh my God!
I had to get a cab. I was very poor, but had to get a cab.
And ambulance didn't seem like the right move.
No, I didn't even have a cell phone yet.
No.
This was,
Sure.
this was mid to late 90s, but just before cell phones. I didn't have one yet.
Mm.
And I waited in that hospital ER for about 16 hours before they even saw me.
Damn.
Yeah,
Good Lord!
Like,
I feel like there's some in.
completely overnight.
Yeah, well, there are some important veins in your foot, I would assume. So.
It was wrapped up. They bandaged it.
Oh, okay.
They triaged.
Yeah, I did go through triage, but yeah, that
Gotcha.
needed a lot of stitches. So
I'm sure.
yeah.
Do you have a scar?
Little slight scar actually. It's pretty good.
All right. Well, maybe we'll post a picture for the listeners.
Okay.
Yeah.
On our
This has
Instagram.
been an episode of the Foot Gore podcast. I think we can end it there.
Foot Bros.
We tried
Foot Bros
to,
podcast.
We try to streamline these and get to what we're supposed to be talking about, but there's always something.
There's always something. Let's finish off these quick serve directions.
I cut my foot open
So-
as a little kid too on a metal Tonka truck.
Really? On
So
the
is it
bottom
so
of it, I would hope?
dangerous?
Or did you go to kick it?
My cousin and I were running around in a sprinkler with just trucks in the yard, and I just stepped right on one.
Did you get a tetanus shot?
Tetanus shot and got stitches then too. I've never broken a bone, but I've had so many stitches in my body that. But let's
Yeah.
move on. Let's move on.
Mike, any broken bones? Oh, no. Okay, we're moving on. Okay. Step 3 is to thaw each slice on a plate in refrigerator for at least 15 minutes. Doesn't want you to break any teeth. And then cover unused portion of pie and return to freezer.
Yeah, the box just doesn't exist in this universe.
Nope.
I should have suggested it. I did want to see somebody try to heat up the knife and cut it because both of you. So I didn't do any cutting. You guys both did cutting. It looked like you were both having a little bit of a hard time. I just wanted to know if
It was tough.
the hot knife actually would make a difference.
It may have.
Yeah,
may have.
I don't know.
And that's not even just right out of the fridge or right out of the freezer. That's after letting it sit for a while. So
Yeah.
I bet it's pretty hard to cut.
So Darren fucked his up. I also did mine a little differently because I I read part of the directions. I removed the pie from the box, and instead of setting it in the fridge, I let it chill on the counter for probably half an hour.
Okay.
And I feel like it got to the same point Darren's got in the fridge. Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely. I figured those two
It's
things were
hard to
about the
know.
same.
All we can judge is the reactions that I got from both of you while cutting the pie. That's all we can.
Yes. Okay. Then because those seemed pretty similar, we'll assume that they are the same.
So if you just wait 30 minutes, it's actually probably pretty cold and pretty hard still.
Yeah. Well, we may have found a solution to that because probably for at least one of the first times on the pod, we've experimented with the serving or cooking instructions.
Yeah, and we directly disobeyed some instructions here too. It says for food safety and quality, do not microwave.
Dolly, don't tell Dolly we've been naughty.
Don't at me, Dolly.
Dolly, we've been naughty. We didn't follow directions.
Now it sounds like you want her to punish you.
Oh no, Dolly, no. It says do not microwave, and there are a lot of commands, even on PF Chang's. It commanded us not to make more than one at a time.
Yes, yeah.
What is with these ConAgra foods trying to control us, man?
We found out what microwaving does because
we did. We threw this in the microwave, and it softens up. Obviously, it gets hot.
First it softens up. Well, Mike was the first to microwave.
Yeah, I did half of a slice for like 15 seconds, and that was good. It wasn't too. The middle was like pretty hot already, even just 15 seconds, but it wasn't too hot to eat. But Darren stuck it in there for a while.
Well, then I got a whole piece, and I figured 15, 30 seconds. So did I do 45 or I started at 30?
I thought you started with 30.
I probably started with 30. It warmed it up a little bit, so I put it in for another 30. That got more of a softer fudge, sort of lava cake taste and texture.
Yeah, we were kind of circling it. I was like, oh, this kind of tastes more like pudding. You were like, oh, it tastes like brownies. Yeah. But then you said lava cake, and I was like, yes, this just tastes exactly like lava cake.
Then I threw it in for another minute.
Oh my God.
And it started baking into a brownie, really, and started smoking.
Damn.
Could not even try that. After a little while, I tried a tip. It was just like burnt chocolate.
Tried to what?
I tried to tip the tip of a little bit of the tip of the pie.
I like a smooth sausage.
Yeah, I like to just put the tip
in. Anyway, we try the tip.
So after Darren tried the tip, I figured that I need to try one of my own. So I popped the slice into the microwave, and then I was, munching on it. And I thought that if you put it in the microwave to soften it, we'll get the taste and texture of the pie right out of the freezer. But if you softened it in the microwave, obviously it comes out hot. If you then put it back in the fridge to cool, does that softer texture stay? And it almost becomes like a pudding pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to report that it did work.
Oh, you already had it?
Yeah, I was eating little bits of it, almost like to see how it progressed.
Okay, gotcha.
And I accidentally had the last bite, and I was like, oh no. Sorry.
Don't punish me.
No, Dolly, no. And yes, it has like a pudding type feel and vibe to it. And it was good. So my personal recommendation is to microwave this son of a bitch.
But we have no idea how long that would be for a full pie.
I would microwave individual slices, especially considering the pie itself is in an aluminum pie plate.
And Max's pie crust fell off, like the end of it. So if you just took it out of the tin and threw it in the microwave, it would probably just all crumble, collapse.
Soup up, yeah.
Did you have cracks in your pie? You heard me.
I know I had a nice smooth one, Mine was nice and smooth.
Yours have a crack?
Not a crack
Yeah.
to be seen.
Yeah.
After microwaving or
No,
before?
right out of the plastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
No.
points off for appearance.
I'm glad we moved on to appearance because it did pretty much look like the package.
It looks like what they say it looks like. Oh, yeah. Darren's got some. The listeners, you can look at these. I'm sure Darren will post this, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's got like a real crevasse.
Showing Mike my crack.
I would say that the pie crust is a little bigger in real life.
Mm.
The crust is more substantial
Which is,
Yeah.
is that good or bad?
in real life. I don't know. It depends on how you feel about pie crust.
Yeah. I thought the pie crust, I mean, we haven't gotten to taste, but the pie crust was pretty good.
It was.
It wasn't bad.
It looked good. I mean, the package front itself has some small cracks in that piece of pie. So it's not advertising that it's going to be a completely smooth face.
Yeah. So I guess
Sorry,
they didn't lie to us, and that's
I
something.
see a little sad face here, like eyes and mouth.
Yeah. Well, you can.
mouth.
This is actually the southern version of like reading the tea leaves. They just look at the pie and like it tells you your emotions. It tells you what's going to happen.
The future, yeah. Have you guys ever had like looking at it? You know how when you look at something, you can like what the texture is going to be in your mouth.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you ever like look at something and know what that would feel like on your tongue?
I think so. I never really thought about it too much.
I'm going to challenge you both to look around the room just for a second. Pick an object in the room and think about what that would feel like if you licked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
I got it.
Physically, not how it would make you feel,
Right.
but like texture-wise. Like your tongue knows what the texture of things will be just by looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not crazy. We're all on board.
Okay.
Does this
Well-
require a history of having inappropriately licked things for somebody to know this?
Could. It might.
You've got to have some memory there of what it was
Our
like.
Our ancestors have done some inappropriate licking, and now here we are.
No. I mean that we've done it ourselves.
Oh. Perhaps. What I'm saying is, when I was looking at the box, and then even in real life, you ever have those like chocolate? They're like chocolate sugar cookies that are really soft. Buy them at like the store,
In a bag?
maybe in a bag. Almost like
Yeah, like the molasses
not
ones?
chocolate, like a molasses cookie.
Sure.
That's what this looked like to me.
Okay.
And that's what I
Yeah.
was hoping the texture would more be like.
I
Mm.
see. I was wondering
Not as
what this was
fudgy.
leading up to.
Looking at it, I was like, oh, that probably, has the same texture as like a molasses cookie. Right?
Yeah, and
Maybe.
but now that you mentioned that, I could see it, especially with
Yeah.
the kind of cracks on top. It does kind of look
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
kind of cookie.
Yeah.
Coloring is close. I think I expected a softer texture too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, let's get into taste and texture.
Let's get into it.
Speaking of,
Decadent
What'd you guys think?
chocolate pie. I mean, I think it delivers on the promise of the premise. It feels a little decadent. It's chocolate.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not
I
sure what to
can't-
say about it other than I was kind of like, it's like, okay, it tastes kind of cheap.
Yeah. It's chocolatey. It's definitely chocolatey and decadent.
I
It's
thought
not-
the chocolate flavor was severely lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes maybe more sugary than chocolate.
It's so sugary.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And
Sugar.
we know I don't like sweet things.
Mhm.
What are you talking about?
I
Sweet thing?
only you. I like you, Mike, but I didn't find
Sorry,
it
go ahead.
overly sugar. I expected it to be sugary. So I guess I wasn't surprised by how sweet this was.
Yeah.
But yeah, the chocolate's there, but it doesn't stand out, and it's not the best
No.
chocolate flavor.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
I got kind of you guys said that there was butter and margarine.
Butter and margarine. Yep.
I thought there was very much a buttery taste to this,
Yeah.
and even the texture of it, like just kind of, it felt like I was eating butter, like
Mm.
it was like almost like thick. It
There's
was
nothing
going
wrong with that.
forth,
Yeah, we all like eating butter.
Yeah.
but not when I am expecting decadent chocolate pie.
Mm,
No.
That's a good point.
But butter would melt in your mouth too, and this didn't.
Doesn't melt.
This kind of, I tried to make it melt, but it didn't.
No. It's a fudge-like texture.
Would you say it's not perfectly smooth, right? The filling, like it's maybe gritty it's not gritty, but it's almost like a little grit. And like the sugar is not fully dissolved.
Why is there...
It tastes like brownie batter. It really tastes like, dipping the spoon into, if you like froze brownie batter. I thought this was too sweet, not a very strong chocolate flavor. The crust, like I said, I felt like was just okay, but it's as good as any frozen crust is going to be. It was pretty standard as far as frozen crusts.
Yeah, I'm not a huge lover of pie crusts, but I thought this one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Possibly even better than Amanda Smith's award-winning Blue Ribbon pie crust.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're maybe about the same, although I don't remember the pumpkin pie all that well.
Maybe. Well, that one we baked.
Right, so it might be made differently.
Yeah. This crust was baked at some point. This pie was cooked.
Had to have been.
And as Mike noted earlier, I don't think it was on recording. There were eggs in this, so.
Oh yeah, I was surprised that there was eggs in the filling. So I was like, I didn't think that they had cooked the filling, but they must have done something.
It thickens it.
Yeah.
Holds it together.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Because when we microwaved it, it didn't just like melt and squidge out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say they put eggs in it so when dullards like us stick it in the microwave against the explicit instructions, it doesn't leak all over the microwave.
It became hard as a rock.
The one that had been in there for a minute.
Yeah.
Is there anything else about taste or texture you guys want to cover?
No, I think we got it all. We've covered this with the completeness that is expected of the number one comedy podcast about frozen food.
Excellent. I couldn't agree more. We've added, I guess somewhat officially, we've added an ingredients portion of this review to go after taste and texture. We've already pretty much covered the ingredients, unless there's something else you want to add.
I do enjoy listening to someone just read the entire ingredients out as a list.
Max likes to do that sometimes.
Well, then buckle up, Buttercup. Here they come.
Okay.
No, I won't do it.
I
won't do it. Don't worry.
It's sort of a medium as a list of ingredients goes. We've seen much longer and we've seen shorter.
Yes.
This needs a lot of preservatives, clearly.
And the nutrition facts, I'm having a hard time even looking at it. To be totally honest with you, it's just abysmal. Yeah.
It's got as much sugar as a Coca-Cola for one slice.
It's just ridiculous. Like, imagine, because what you do is you have a piece of pie, you have a Coke, you have all these things together. It's, oh God. Anyway, whimsy. There is a correct answer to this one.
This is off the charts whimsy. Yeah.
This is probably one of the more whimsical things we've ever.
Yes.
I mean, just because of Dolly, I'm going to argue against it a little bit. What's whimsical? It's
let's hear it.
A picture of a person that we know or have seen before.
No, it goes beyond that, I think. Darren, what are your thoughts?
I think it's themed well. Like, I like all the pink, and it just makes you think of Dolly Parton, but I don't know. Go ahead, Darren.
Whimsy is fun, right? And it draws you in. I think this does that. Yeah, from the colors, the picture, description on the back, it's like you're having a good old homemade Southern pie with Dolly.
I couldn't agree more, Darren. Like, it's not just because Dolly is on this. Like we said at the beginning, like, this could be Barbie.
Yeah.
This could be, RuPaul.
RuPaul would be good.
Why don't it doesn't matter.
RuPaul, like, baked
RuPaul
goods?
frozen foods.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Let me Google this. Maybe they do exist.
No, don't. Don't Google it. Don't Google it. Don't Google it.
Not yet.
Don't Google it. Don't Google it, Michael. Okay. Thank you.
I assume there's a reason for this. We'll find out.
There's a reason.
I would say this is. I know we say off the charts whimsy quite a bit, but this actually for me is like, because honestly, the other thing too is my sister was big into Barbie growing up, and this is exactly how all of her Barbie stuff looked. I swear to God.
I know. Yeah, I bought it for my daughter too. Everything is color pink.
And I love the illustration of her blonde hair with the purple highlights, the stars running through it. She signed her name. There's a butterfly next to her signature. Honestly, like her being attached to this product is just icing on the chocolate pie.
That's true. That was good. I'm going to read the definition of whimsy just for clarification.
Oh no!
No. I think
nerd.
you can
Nerd alert.
But so it's playfully quaint or fanciful behavior or humor. So I will say, yeah, it's playful. Like when you look at like a Mrs. Smith's, you're like, this is a box with a pie in it, and this is a lot more fun than that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you guys have cringe on the other side of whimsy. I would almost say that, not a great word, maybe there's a better word, but like utilitarian is the other side. Like something without any frills. Like you said, like Mrs. Smith is just a box with a pie in it. This is more than just a box with a pie.
Well, I'd argue that utilitarian's kind of in the middle. Then there's just something where like the theming is just so bad it makes you not want the product. That's when we get to cringe.
But do you ever think we'll find something truly cringe with the way that our like food product system works and all the market research and the testing?
Chuck E. Cheese frozen pizza falls into that category for me.
I could see that. Sure.
But
maybe even like a first.
No, I was just going to say there has to be. Like, I think if Trump had a frozen food product, it would probably be cringe. But, not that we're a political podcast.
Yeah.
But.
Certainly not.
Not hit. Yeah. We don't go into it, but we've not hidden our opinions.
Darren, even that is too much. Be careful. I guess it's time for our final ratings.
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest one more category, special for the anniversary. The category is Dolly Parton.
Okay. Explain. What's the scale?
0 to Dolly Parton.
Okay. Sure.
And, I think this one really knocks it out of the park more than most foods.
Sure. Yeah. Mike, why don't you start with your official rating? Since you're freshly thawed.
Freshly thawed. Perfect for this this event. It wasn't that pleasant to eat. I do like the Dolly association, and it did get better with 15 seconds of microwaving. It was actually pretty enjoyable. I love a lava cake. I like the Domino's lava cake occasionally. But yeah, so I think I hate to give things a chilled,
lukewarm is 3.
Lukewarm and a half. I feel like that is kind of a cop-out answer because you're not giving a strong opinion either way. But I feel like that's just kind of where it lands. It's like warmed up, it's pretty good. Not that I would ever get it again. And then to get the Dolly bump, so that keeps it from being like right at lukewarm.
Lukewarm and a half.
Lukewarm and a half. Darren?
I agree with everything Mike said about the pie itself. Didn't really like it. The texture was not what I wanted. The taste wasn't as good as I wanted. A little bit of microwaving did help, but not enough for me. I wouldn't want this again, and I can't even go as high as a lukewarm.
Ooh, oh no.
I will add the Dolly Parton to a warmed over. Give it a 2.5. A 2.5.
All right. Oh, jeez. God, fellas. That's rough.
Sorry, Dolly.
Don't punish me, Dolly.
Oh, Dolly, please. So, I think the most accurate thing that Mike said was that this was not pleasant to eat.
Yeah.
To call this pie decadent is a bit of a stretch.
I mean, certainly calorie and sugar-wise.
Yeah, I think so. In terms of sugar and,
Yeah. There are absolutely better frozen pies out there on the market. I would not get this again despite the improvement in the microwave. even like I'm thinking about having this again, like adding like sides, like having like a scoop of vanilla ice cream with it. I think that would be like, would the vanilla cancel out that sweetness or make it worse? I don't know. Like, just think of ways to improve
Yeah.
it, you know? But I don't think
I
there
think
is.
a
I think
whipped cream that doesn't have much sugar in it actually could be.
That might be the way to go.
improvement.
I was
Maybe,
thinking about getting
maybe.
some ice cream. Then Mike reminded me that I wouldn't eat the rest of it and would end up throwing it away.
Yeah,
So,
that was a very smart idea. All that said, I think, and so in terms of the Dolly scale, I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to the Dolly end
ooh.
with my
Controversial.
rating. Because here's the thing. Yeah, sorry. Here's the thing. Yes, Dolly's name is on it, but it's not the best product. And for Dolly to stand behind this product, I would want it to be a little better. I would expect it to be a little better coming from Dolly.
Yeah.
So because there was no formal scale established, like maybe 3/4 of the way to Dolly. So for me, it doesn't get that big of a Dolly bump.
Gotcha.
For you guys, it did, but maybe not so much for me. All of that said, I'm going to have to give this pie a 6.
A 6?
A 6? What just happened?
This pie is getting a 6 because although I did not enjoy this pie even really a little bit, it was actually tough to finish the small slice that I cut for myself. I am so happy to do this podcast and to be with the Froze Bros today that even a shite pie can't stand in the way of that. So, I'm giving this pie, my official rating for the Dolly Parton pie
Wow.
is a 6.
Wow.
I think that gives us a little more bump than we deserve here, Max.
I feel like you just gave this pie the Dolly Parton.
Ooh.
I did give it a Dolly
Yes.
Parton. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah, that was a very nice thing to say. It was a wonderful, wonderful episode.
Yeah, great celebrating the
Yes.
anniversary.
Yeah, and that too, of course. Like, it's all part of it. I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be here. Happy to be eating any pie with my bros.
Mike and I have a
Bros,
couple of
bros.
things to try that
Oh, yeah.
I think will be a little better. I'm hoping.
I
So.
don't feel like that's a guarantee.
We've got 2 things to try,
We've got
actually.
2 things.
Yeah.
Two things.
And Max, you're going to look at them on your screen and think about what they would feel like on your tongue.
Okay. Okay, sure.
All right. So we'll take a break and we will come back with a segment. We've got a game and a couple of things to try.
Excellent. We'll be right back. And we're back.
We are back.
How was that, Darren? How did I do?
Mike you did wonderful.
Thank you.
Mike sounds like he wants to leave. Maybe we send him back.
Oh, careful.
We've got some Reese's OREO that have been in the freezer that we're going to try. We should do this before these start to defrost.
You guys are doing a Froze Before Hos.
Yeah, we're doing a little Froze Before Hos. We got a game too. We need to figure out some logistics. It's an off-putting white.
Well, I don't know if it's off-putting.
I don't know. It's not what you expect when you pull this out.
I mean, it is what's on the picture.
It is what's on the package. Yeah.
And if you like white chocolate, you're like, okay. Some of us don't love white chocolate.
Another oxymoron there. I don't like white chocolate. And as I recall, I did not like frozen Oreos when we tried that either.
Yeah, those get a little sweeter, but this has the magic of peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, those are Oreo Reese's peanut butter cups?
Yes.
Have you had them not frozen to compare or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm asking because I'm going to be reviewing your review
Oh, okay.
since I don't
Okay.
have those here in Philadelphia.
They don't send these to Philadelphia?
No, I just forgot to buy them.
So the white is trying to be the cream.
Right. I don't think the white chocolate or whatever it is very noticeable.
No.
I kind of just taste a Reese's with crunchy stuff in it, which I like. I
Yeah.
think adding the
I do
texture
too.
to it is an improvement.
And we are chewing here, which you may or may not hear. I don't know if that'll get taken out when some editing.
Overall, I quite like it. I took keep it, bro, for me.
Yeah, I'd say keep it, bro.
I don't know if it might be better, regular temperature. We'll probably never know.
Yeah, so we're suggesting that we're not going to get these again. But
I'm not getting a lot of candy and it's not in the vending machine at my work. So I'm just never going to get it.
For me, it was better than a frozen Oreo.
Yeah, it doesn't really, at least frozen, it doesn't evoke a lot of Oreo. Did you get any Oreo?
No, the little bit of crunchy bits, which you can't really tell are Oreo. And you can just tell that there's something crunchy.
You can just
in
feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Max, can you tell us how you think this would feel on your tongue?
Can you hold it up again? Or are they gone?
They're gone.
Oh. Let me see the packaging.
Yeah, the packaging has a good picture of it.
A little closer to the camera. Like the camera up here. I think the texture, maybe like waxy.
Like licking
What?
his finger.
No, I'm imagining it being there. I'm going to say waxy. You're not going to get a lot of, like, when you lick it, you're not going to get that melted chocolate initial flavor from it. It's going to be waxy.
The top of it was, I think that's what I thought it looked like too, when I said, and it's not
wax topper.
It was not as white as it is in the picture.
It's pretty white though.
I guess it is your standard white chocolate.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not supposed to be white chocolate. Maybe it's supposed to be like a cream thing. And white cream, peanut butter cups with Oreo cookie crumbles. Yeah, so white cream, whatever that is. I mean, I know what white cream is, but this is not.
I'm sure you know all about white cream.
It's not white cream.
I've heard of white cream. Listen, we're not going to talk about Dolly Parton's pie. We're not going to talk about my love of white cream.
Okay, fine. If that's where you draw the line, I'll respect that.
We're just sticking with our love of smooth sausages.
Sweet smooth sausages.
Love smooth sausage.
Are we ready to move on to our game? Because I'm so excited.
We are.
Actually, let me get the other thing. We don't even need to review this, but this is a little bit of an anniversary treat for me.
Okay, go ahead.
So when we first started, this is one of the first things I bought. I forget. It was like for an early episode, but we never ended up doing it. So I've got chill cherry limeade frozen popsicle with Bud Light branded, and it's got 5% alcohol. And then also a Frozaversary, which contains 8% alcohol. Ooh. So we're just going to enjoy these as a little anniversary treat.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you guys. Let's start talking through this game because we haven't fully figured out the rules.
Right.
So, listeners, we have a game today called Frozen Fake or Fail. Darren and I have produced 6 frozen food products. 3 of these frozen food products are real and discontinued. 3 of our frozen food products are fake and made up. So between us, there are 12. Again, total 6 real, 6 fake. And we're going to go around reading them and try to get the other bros to see if they can tell if it's a real discontinued frozen food product or one that was made up by myself or Darren.
Yes. I think maybe you and I just ask the questions. We can take turns. We'll rotate around the 3 of us.
Okay.
And when it comes to you answering the question, I'll always ask. When it comes to me answering the question, you'll always ask. And when Mike gets a question, we'll alternate who's asking him.
Sure.
Will
that work?
I think that's reasonable.
Well, let's start with you, Max.
Okay, sure.
The first product is Colgate Kitchen Entrees. In the 1980s, the Colgate Toothpaste Company decided to enter the frozen food market with a line of prepackaged meals. But consumers associated Colgate with toothpaste, and the idea of eating a meal from the same company that made their toothpaste was unappetizing. The product was a spectacular failure and reportedly even hurt sales of their toothpaste. Is that a real failure, or a fake?
Am I allowed to ask follow-up questions?
I gave you a lot of info, so I don't know that you are.
Okay. I'm going to say this one is fake.
What would
Okay.
What would your follow-up question be?
Well, my question would be, it wasn't specific about what the food was. So I'm curious what food Colgate was making.
A line of prepackaged meals.
A line of prepackaged meals.
Yeah. I will say for the info I have, I either did not find more information or make up more information. So
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you more.
Okay.
I mean,
so
just imagine what it, yeah.
Okay, sure. I'm going to say this one is fake.
It's the 80s and they're probably doing something, trying to do something healthy. But
I know that.
you're going to say it's fake?
Well, so my thought process is, I know that like back in like the 50s, maybe into the 60s, I think lots of products used to like sponsor TV shows, and I'm pretty sure Colgate had like a Colgate presents the Smother Brothers Comedy Hour or whatever. So I'm trying to think if Colgate would have done a frozen food like that. I don't think they would have, especially like into the 80s. So I'm going to say this one is fake.
This is real. This
What?
really happened.
Wow.
Yep.
Got him.
Oh my God. I'm so
happened.
shocked. I'm so shocked. Wow.
I do want to know what it is. We'll have to
I'm so
delve into
curious.
this later.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I was fooled. That's crazy. I really thought it was fake. Wow. Okay. Here's mine. So this will go for Mike. We'll do Mike for this one.
Roger that.
These are Vegan Medley's frozen jalapeno peepers. Launched in 2014 as a health-conscious alternative to jalapeno poppers, Vegan Medley stuffed battered and baked jalapeno Sorry, it's a bit of a tongue twister. Vegan Medley stuffed battered and baked jalapeno peppers with a light, creamy, pea-based filling. The bold fusion of smoky, roasted jalapeno flavor and sweet peas didn't catch on with consumers, and the product left the shelves in 2017.
Wow. I mean, this definitely sounds like something that somebody would make. Did you just make it up? Could be. And the thing that is the weirdest about it is the pea filling. And I'm sure that's why this wouldn't have succeeded. Because you can make a pretty decent vegan cheese, fake cheese. But I feel like somebody tried this. There's some kook out there that thought this was going to catch on. I'm going to say this is fail, as in
a true failure?
A true failure in the fake or fail. It's not fake. It's a real fail.
Well, congratulations. You are the first player to get it wrong. This was made up by me.
You made it.
Wow.
Well,
you should try making this.
The name, Naomi gave me the name, and then I wrote the description. Yes, jalapeno peepers, PEA-PERS. Peepers.
Oh, that's excellent. PEA-PERS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Fooled.
You got me.
All right. Go ahead, Darren.
Well, shouldn't you ask me? Because I haven't answered one yet.
Oh, sure. I'll ask you one. Sure. Let's do Stouffer's Welsh Rarebit. This melted cheese toast dish has been around since the 1700s, and its name may have been derived from a British insult for its much derided UK neighbor. It's unclear when the Welsh Rarebit made it to American shores, but in 1921, 4 versions of the dish appeared in the Boston Cooking School cookbook by Fanny Farmer.
I think we spoke about that cookbook once for a frozen cocktail in it. Stouffer's frozen rarebit?
Welsh Rarebit, yes.
I'm going to say that that's a fail, that they really made that.
You want to talk through your thinking here, or are you just going to say that and that's it? Just curious. You're going to talk through your thought process, or you're just going to go with that right off the dome?
Stouffer's makes some crap. And this doesn't sound good. It's with the... frozen...
Welsh
frozen
rarebit.
Toast. But there's bread. There's frozen bread.
This melted cheese toast dish has been around since the 1700s. I just want to, just for content-wise, just talk.
Well, we know we've had frozen grilled cheeses also, so this is something that could freeze. Stouffer's make some truly awful stuff. They make some good stuff, too. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my answer that
Okay.
this
Sure.
was a fail, that this was real.
You are correct. This was real.
Nice.
And it looks fucking weird on the package. It's just two slices of white. It's like two slices of white bread with a single slice of orange American cheese draped over them. It's no disrespect to the true, authentic Welsh rarebit. Just the Stouffer's version was bizarre.
All right. Yeah. I wouldn't get it. That dish itself is a weird thing. Nobody knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I've got another one for you, Max.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're back.
You're back. This one is Hungry Boy Dinners. In the 1970s, Swanson took the hearty homestyle goodness of Hungry Man dinners and shrunk it down to fit the appetite of young ones. Each box came with a kid-friendly main course and 2 delicious sides. The portions were too small, though, often causing mothers to feed their sons more than one meal. In the end, they purchased Hungry Man dinners instead, and the boy portion was discontinued.
Wow. If this is fake, that's some really impressive lore. That's great. Damn. I was thinking it was fake until, because you mentioned the portions were too small, and I was like, oh, so you said portions were too small, so I was like, oh, so they're buying 2, isn't that better? But no, they went back to Hungry Man. So they discontinued it.
Yeah, so I don't know about the pricing, but it was probably that 2 of these cost more than one Hungry Man dinner.
Yeah. Oh, this is hard. I'm going to say this is real because was there a year in there?
It was the 1970s.
I'm going to say this is
specific year.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is real, a real failure, because I can see that being the beginning of making food targeted towards kids and making it a product that adults were already familiar with. So I'm going to say this was a real fail.
All right. You were wrong. I made this up.
Wow.
Ooh,
that's
it's
great.
The details.
Yeah, that's great. Wow.
All right.
Well
how about
done.
I ask Mike one now?
Go for it.
All right. The next product is Ready Bacon. REDDI-bacon. In the 1960s, the makers of Ready whipped cream, attempted to sell bacon that could be cooked in a toaster. The product came in a foil pouch and was meant to be a convenient alternative to cooking bacon in a pan. But the foil would often tear, leading to grease spilling into the toaster and causing fires. The safety risk, coupled with a poor taste overall, led to its quick discontinuation.
Okay. So I feel like I'm having a hard time thinking of why they would Ready Whip would pivot to bacon. What time frame was this? This is
1960s.
1960s. I mean, I guess maybe it's because they're like, okay, we're the miracle product company. Yeah, we have this, like, not that it's Miracle Whip, but it's like a miracle that you can just have whipped cream anytime you want. So they're like, okay, we're gonna have to redo this with bacon or something else. But it's still a pretty hard pivot. And it seems kind of fraught with danger on its face. Although I do like a bacon in the oven. Do you do bacon in the oven?
Yeah. I've got
nice.
it.
I prefer it in the oven.
And this was before microwaves. So
yeah.
Microwaves might have existed, but people didn't have them in the 1960s.
Sure. Man, this is a tough one. I've already got one wrong, but I feel like it's fake. I think you just can't be like, okay, we make whipped cream and now you're going to buy bacon from the same company.
This does sound so ridiculous that it's fake, but this was actually real.
Oh, that's how they get you.
Yeah. This one was crazy.
Yeah. I was thinking of have you guys seen Arrested Development?
Love it.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the corn baller, that machine they made and everyone was burning their hands on it.
Yeah.
Like those kinds of products that are dangerous and they sell anyway and people get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
wild.
what the 60s and 70s were all about. Dangerous products.
All right. Time for you to ask me one, Max.
Okay. This one's called the Hulkster Cheeseburger. Celebrity food endorsements are nothing new, and in 2007, wrestling legend Hulk Hogan put his name and face to the Hulkster cheeseburger. The colorful packaging described the contents as, quote, flame-broiled cheeseburger on a bun. But not everyone was persuaded to dig in. Discontinued Foods posted on X, quote, the burger itself was dubiously beef, and the cheese was listed in the ingredients as melt.
Mhm.
So it was 1987, you said, right?
In 2007, wrestling legend.
Oh,
Hulk
2007.
Hogan. Yes.
With a quote posted on X? What were you saying?
Discontinued Foods, the account Discontinued Foods posted on X. Doesn't say when.
Okay.
Said, quote, the burger itself was dubiously beef, and the cheese was listed in the ingredients as melt.
All right. Hulk Hogan was not at his peak of popularity in 2007. But still not gone. Maybe looking for relevance.
Did he have his racist rant by then, or is that?
I don't remember when that was.
I don't know.
It might have been earlier.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This could have been a PR move to, repair the reputation.
I'm going to say this was a real failure.
You are correct. This was a real thing.
Yeah.
There's a picture of a red-faced Hulk Hogan flexing his biceps right on the front of the package.
Oh, I got to see this.
It's wild.
It's the Hulk burger?
Hulkster?
The Hulkster cheeseburger.
Wow.
Oh, it was posted to this X account.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks a little bit like a White Castle burger, but it's probably a little bigger than that, actually.
Okay. You ready for your next one, Max?
Yes.
All right. This is the Grinch's Heart Melter. This was a frozen, green-colored, heart-shaped block of vegetable-based ice cream with red sprinkles, released as a seasonal holiday item in the 1990s. The texture and taste were widely panned. The vegetable-based flavor was vague and unappealing, and the color reminded people more of a science experiment than a festive dessert. The product had a very short shelf life and was immediately discontinued after the holiday season when nobody was buying it.
Tricky. You say the 90s. I know that the Grinch live-action movie premiered in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I'm thinking that this could have been a promotional thing for the movie. Even though the Grinch is a popular Christmas character. Has been for a long time before the movie.
Yeah, mid-60s or so for the animated cartoon.
I think what's throwing me is the fact that this just seems disgusting.
Well, yeah.
And so why anyone would try to sell this is baffling to me. So I'm going to say this one is fake. I don't think it would be worth trying to cash in on the Grinch to market something that is so obviously a bad idea.
Okay, yeah. And why go with the vegetable-based ice cream?
Yeah.
I wonder.
I know.
But,
I don't know.
Okay, so you're saying it's fake?
I'm saying, is this totally made up?
You got one right. This is fake. I made that up.
Finally. That was a good one, though.
My first thought was that's too crazy to make up, but
yeah,
from the twisted mind of Darren.
You're asking Mike
I'm asking
now,
who?
I think? Yeah.
Okay, Mike. Here
You're
we go.
asking Mike.
These are RuPaul's tongue pops.
RuPaul's tongue pops.
Yeah. Sorry, my page is scrolling. RuPaul's tongue pops were a frozen novelty treat that delivered plenty of personality along... Fuck, my phone is fucked. That delivered plenty of personality along with their sweet, fruity flavor. Named for her signature tongue pop, the Queen of Drag offered flavors like sachet strawberry, vanilla queen, and green tea pistachio. Unfortunately, tongue pops were more of a one-time gag than an everyday freezer favorite.
I'm going to ask a question you obviously don't need to answer. Is it in the shape of a tongue?
I think that was part of the problem of the marketing. Popsicles are already kind of shaped that way, so that might have been, an issue with their longevity, or a contributor to their issue with the longevity.
I mean, yeah. So this all kind of tracks. And when we were talking earlier, and when we brought it up, I was like, yeah, there should be some RuPaul foods.
Yeah,
this is like
RuPaul came up earlier. Yes, yeah.
What year did you say?
It didn't give a year. It didn't give a year. It didn't give a year.
It didn't give a year. Okay. Well, now your reaction is making me think a certain way about this. I think this is fiction.
He's changing his mind because I started laughing. But it didn't give a year. I don't know.
It didn't give a year.
Frozenfoods.com did not give a year, no.
Okay, that's good to know. So I'm feeling like it's fiction.
You really think so?
Yeah.
You're correct. I made this one up.
Maybe we shouldn't have allowed questions.
Yeah.
Although Darren's acting has been quite good.
Yeah. I should have put a year with this one. I didn't realize, yeah.
You should have made it up on the spot.
Well, I tried to, but then I started laughing. And then Naomi's over there laughing at me too, so that got give me a sec while I just throw a year into the other ones that I made up.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
No, because then I'm going to start laughing. So no follow-up questions.
Okay. All right.
Who's next?
You got one for me? Yeah, you asked me.
Sure. Okay. 1 second. Okay. These are OREO's Funky Fries. French fries have been a kitchen staple in the United States since 1947. But in 2002, 2 years after launching its green ketchup, food manufacturer Heinz decided the humble potato-based snack needed an overhaul. Thus, Funky Fries were born. Funky Fries were marketed squarely at children with sweet and savory flavors including Cinnasticks, Cocoa Crispers, and sour cream and Jive.
That sounds ridiculous. I remember the green ketchup. I remember them trying to do that. Funky Fries. That's a bad name, too. This is a real failure.
You think so?
That's real. Yes.
You are correct. This one is real. The picture I saw, the fries were blue and had Jimmy Neutron on the package. Because again, they were for kids.
Cool.
Yeah, they were for kids.
All right. Max, I've got one for you.
Okay, hit me.
All right. This is similar to a past one. Going back to Swanson's again. Swanson's Le Menu dinners. Swanson had been a pioneer, of course, in the frozen food industry with its TV dinners in the 1950s. As the market evolved, they attempted to create a more upscale line of frozen meals called Le Menu dinners in the 1980s. These were positioned as gourmet or restaurant quality meals with more sophisticated ingredients and a higher price point. But consumers weren't convinced that a frozen meal could deliver on this promise, and the line was discontinued.
Le Menu.
Le Menu.
I'm going to say, I know, I'm not going to ask any follow-up questions. I know that Swanson TV dinners as a whole are not around anymore. I could see this being like a last-ditch effort to get people to buy them again. Like, hey,
I think they evolved into the Hungry Man dinners. Or maybe
I think they did as well.
Yeah.
I think they did as well. Or, I don't know. I think this is real for that reason. This sounds like a natural progression from one thing to the next. And so I'm going to say this is real. And again, the lore is crazy.
Real.
It's real?
They really tried it.
Oh, nice.
You are
okay,
correct.
Good.
They really did try this.
Yoo-hoo!
All right.
Wow.
I've got one for Mike now, then you've got one for me, and that should be everything, right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. The next one is Kellogg's Breakfast Cereal Bowls. In the 1980s, Kellogg tested frozen bowls crafted out of crushed cereals, including Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops, The idea was to eat your cereal in this frozen bowl and then eat the bowl, either reducing waste or eliminating the need for cleaning. The bowls were intended to warm slightly from frozen and be a crisp, cool snack. They broke down too quickly, though, as kids were slow to eat their cereal, and they caused a mess on tables, floors, and clothes. They were discontinued in less than a year.
This is insane. I mean, it's not impossible that somebody would have tried this. I mean, I feel like Darren's really shown a good propensity to make up some wild stuff. Let's see. I gotta go fake on this. This is insane.
I would try this, though.
Yeah? Like,
Yeah.
you would try eating it?
Yeah, absolutely. You're right, though. This is made up. I made that one up.
Nice. That was a fun one. I would have loved if that was true.
All right, who am I asking this last one to?
Me.
All right.
You've each had 4 already. You've gotten 2 right and 2 wrong. I've gotten everything right so far.
Let's see about this one.
Okay.
This is the Hungry Man whole baked snapper with garlic and dill butter sauce. Hungry Man's short-lived whole baked snapper was an ambitious frozen dinner that aimed to offer something heartier and more restaurant style than the brand's usual fare. The fish often cooked unevenly, leaving parts dry while others stayed soggy. Meanwhile, the presentation, a full fish on a tray, was more off-putting than appetizing for many customers. This product swam from the shelves after only 6 weeks.
This company tries some weird stuff.
They do. We've
Yeah.
consumed some of that weird stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Would they do this, though? Swanson's tried the upscale stuff, because this is a little more upscale than Hungry Man is doing now. Did you give me a year for this one?
There wasn't a year included, no.
Okay. I'm
Just
going
that
to say
it
this.
left after 6 weeks.
I'm going to say this is fake.
You sure?
Fake. Yeah.
You're correct, Darren. I made this up.
Nice.
Well,
I got them all right.
well done. Congratulations.
I will admit that I had seen the funky fries in my research already too.
Yeah.
So I knew that one.
And I also...
I don't remember what your other fake or real failure was, but I hadn't heard of that one.
My real failures were the Stouffer's Welsh Rarebit, the Funky Fries, and the Hulkster cheeseburger.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I hadn't found the rare bit, so that was a true
good.
guess.
Good.
The other giveaway was that you said you needed to add years to all the ones you made up. So we knew that
I
the
know.
ones you made up
I know.
didn't
Yeah.
have years. But Darren had already won anyway because he
Yeah.
had 3. So
It's not a win or lose. We're just playing here. We got through a game without anybody getting really mad at each other either, which is
And that's
nice.
That's great.
Nice. Yeah.
That's great. I'm happy about that. So before we conclude and do our closing for the episode, I'm just curious, Darren, what do you see as the future for Froze Bros? A year from now, where are the Froze Bros?
We are still the world's #1 frozen food comedy podcast about frozen
I
food.
haven't lost.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. We've gotten more recognition, more listeners. We're growing. I've read from other podcasters that it can take a few years to take off. We're on the right trajectory. And you raised to me recently that you want to go back to weekly episodes. So
Wow.
Yeah.
we're gonna start that work.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
It's what the listeners really want. The listeners have spoken. The listeners have wanted weekly episodes again, and so we're going to give it to them.
Yes,
Which listeners spoke up on this?
it was me.
It was Darren. I'll be honest. He does listen to the podcast, so it's technically true.
True. I bet Jody would like it.
She'd listen.
Yeah.
Naomi's dad.
Naomi's dad.
We
Our
did
girlfriend's
actually
father
have
listens?
There's somebody who left a comment on our, I don't know if it was Instagram or Facebook, that suggested that we go back to more frequent episodes. And that's absolutely honest. I
Okay.
think it was
Good.
It was shortly after we switched to bi-weekly.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't get their fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So we've made it a year.
A whole year, 365 days of Froze Bros.
What does the next year look like for you, Max?
I'm going to say one word. Sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. A year from now, I'd love to have at least one reliable sponsor for this podcast.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
of course, there are other things that have to fall into place. All the things that Darren said have to happen, but that's what I would love. If you build it, they will come, is the mantra I'm
That's what we
going
want.
forth with into the next year for Froze Bros.
And of course, we'd like to have Mike back as often as he'd visit. Like
That's on
visit.
Darren.
And,
That's on you, dude. That's on
we
you.
have to. I think we may have to promise that it won't be 4 hours to record. This is a little
Yeah.
excessive.
My expectation for the next year is that I will go frozen and then I will just wake up and it will be some amount of time has passed.
That sounds good to me.
All right. So I think we've given everybody a lot of podcast to listen to this week.
We have. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this anniversary episode of the Froze Bros.
Find us on our website, thefrozebros.com. Look for us on social media.
On Instagram, where the Froze Bros.
Yeah,
_Froze_Bros.
Mm-hmm. Email us at frozebrospod@gmail.com. Send your questions, your suggestions, your hate mail to Mike.
Yes, all of it.
I save it for him.
Yeah. And thank you to Substrates for the music. Find them at substrates.bandcamp.com.
That's right.
Lovely. Now, my one of my AirPods has died, so this Fro You Later might be messy, so you'll have to forgive me for it.
Okay. We'll try.
We'll
try. We will forgive you. I mean, we'll try to get it in sync.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay, awesome.
Okay. And it is time to say,
Fro you later.
You're going to have to tighten this up.